Welcome back, episode number 47, the Random Thoughts Podcast. Why are you taking pictures of me?
Documentation.
Of?
You.
Why?
You never know when you're going to get accused of a crime.
I get accused of crimes every day because I'm white.
It's good to have an alibi at all times.
So I'm not getting accused of crimes, you are.
You never know.
What kind of crimes are you getting accused of?
It could be anything.
Is it your girlfriend?
It could be anything these days.
You Snapchatted her and she saw the top of Danielle's head. She's like, "Who's that bitch? Who you with?" And then you had to prove that you were with me.
I don't think Danielle was even in that one. I think it was just your beard.
We should start some controversy. Take a picture of me, but have Danielle in it a little bit.
I think she knows who Danielle is.
Have they met before?
No.
But I know she looked at my TikTok profile.
So she doesn't just stalk me, she stalks both of us.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about that?
I have no comment at this time.
You're married to a stalker.
I have no comment at this time.
You're married to a stalker.
I'll direct all further inquiries to my lawyer.
I don't know what that means. What do we want to start with today? We have some on here, or we can start with the tier list.
We can start with the tier list.
Okay.
Did Isaac watch Love on the Spectrum?
Isaac did watch Spectrum of Love.
I loved Love on the Spectrum.
Let's start with the C4 taste test review. What flavor is this, Isaac? Cherry popsicle?
I think so.
Smells like the top of a can. With a hint of cherry.
Jesus Christ.
That's weird.
Good weird or bad weird?
Good weird. Because it tastes like a popsicle, which is just frozen juice. But, you know, it tastes different if you just, like, let it melt and drink it versus let it get frozen and suck it.
I like that one more than the, like the Skittles one.
You want to try this up? And it's healthy. It's diet. All right. I guess Danielle wants to talk about Spectrum of Love first.
Did you see the James?
Which one is James? With the long hair?
The one that you said makes you uncomfortable. From Boston. Yes.
That guy?
Yeah. That
Not
guy.
a fan.
Did you see that he went viral?
No.
He was talking about how, like, mandatory prostitutes or something. Like, government-issued prostitution.
He's just mad because he can't find a girlfriend.
That's what it was. But he was, like, going on kind of a rant about how...
So because he can't get pussy, the government should hand out pussy.
Yes. And he went viral and people were, like, shitting on him.
Make that man president. Why not? I think that once you hit the age of 22... 22. We'll call it 22. Once you hit the age of 22, if you're still a virgin, you should get government pussy.
Do you have to prove your virginity?
Yes, you have to call the government when you get laid, and then they have a little checkbox.
Check your name off?
Uh-huh. Kind of like voting. You voted before, right?
One time.
So you walk into the church or the fire department or wherever it is, and you like give them your ID, and then you have to prove that you're you, so you have to give them like your name, your birthday, and the address, and they just check the box and make you sign. That's how it should be.
Gotcha.
You don't think so?
I don't. But like with James is, I can think of like two people from the show that he like shut down for no reason really.
That one girl, because she wanted kids.
Yeah, like she said she wanted kids, and he immediately was like, "Oh no, no, no."
He values his own opinions, and that's okay.
if he
He
wanted,
sets the boundaries and he doesn't let any bitch push those.
but if he really wants to get some that bad, he could have.
He still can. From
Still
the government.
The government
I
issue
feel like
pussy.
His wife, his parents are both just gonna die and they'd be like, fucking finally.
I don't think that I liked anyone on that show, really.
I loved Connor. I loved Tanner.
Which one is Connor?
Connor and Tanner were both pretty cool.
Tanner's the one with the really big smile,
Yes.
with giant ears,
Yes.
Dumbo.
Dumbo.
And then Connor is the one that has like the short beard and the round face, right?
Mm-hmm. He has a really bad anxiety.
Oh yeah, he did the speed dating, right?
Yeah, which that was funny. That was so funny.
I love that he marked
I
no
felt so
In
bad.
front of them
in
all.
front of them.
And then the cameraman's like, hey, maybe you shouldn't do that.
Oh, that was good.
I loved like just how worked up he would get. Like just how stressful the checking of the yes or no was for him. Then like he had to go back and recheck because he was like, oh, I messed up. I might have missed her.
Well, and then they called, and Danielle caught something while we were watching it. So you remember how he like called the speed dating place back?
Mm-hmm.
In one scene, when he picked up the phone, it had a case on there. And then as they're dialing it, there was like a cut, and then they're dialing it, showing the phone, no case. And then while he's holding the phone to his ear, it doesn't have a case. And then it cuts, and then there's a case on it. So how many takes did it take? And why did it take so many takes? And who keeps putting the phone case on and taking it off?
Well, I would imagine it's because Connor's like just so anxious about it. Which like even what made it into the show, like that was pretty cut up and he was pretty frazzled. Which imagine what the rough cuts like, the unedited version.
Right, and I get what you're saying, but like, why were they switching phones or taking the case on and off instead of?
Maybe he was fidgeting with it,
He probably was. He was so anxious. He probably was like popping
taking it
on.
off, putting it back on, taking it off, playing with it.
You know who I really don't like on that show? It's gonna be a hot take. Abby.
Danny.
Abby's like the face of that show.
I know.
She's got the big TikTok
I
following
think
and
it was
everything.
Well, they can't not have her because she's basically like the spokesperson for autism now.
Right,
She
and
has
that's why I
gotten
don't
pretty
like
big.
her. I see so many TikTok ads and Facebook shit about her and her mom promoting shit, and I don't like that. And then, Jubilee?
Mm-hmm.
They had an autism versus neuro something.
Typical.
Was it typical or divergent? Either way.
Typical's like normal.
Oh. Wait, really?
Yeah, Divergent's like the special people.
Special normal?
Yes, special normal. The other one's like normal,
Like us.
like me.
Oh.
You'd be the divergent type.
Okay. Fuck you. But she was on that show, and the mom is the, I guess, normal. I thought I swore that.
No, neurodivergence.
Did you watch that video?
No. I'm just smarter than you.
I don't, because I don't remember if it was neurodivergent or neurotypical.
Typical's the normal people, but they don't want to say normal, so they call them typical. Neurotypical, I think. I'm like 99% sure that's how it is.
Either way, Abby and her mom were both on it, representing like each side, and Abby just can't form her own opinion. They're like, "Oh, how do you think that autistic people should date other autistic people or people like in the same realm as them?" And I think the mom walked up for yes, they should. And then Abby kind of like stood back and then kind of like looked at her mom and watched her mom walk up there. And then she like started to walk and then she stopped. And then she eventually walked up there and it's like, bitch, just fucking think for yourself. Like, it might be hard for you, but, like, do it.
I don't know. I like Abby and David. I like those two together.
I think David is okay. Abby is just... And the fact that, like, now she's the face of autism.
I mean, someone's got to be the face.
Anyone else. And she's just kind of annoying.
Danny,
She
I
talks
will.
like an anime character.
I will agree with you on
She
that.
kind of reminds me of you.
I love how, like, on all of her dates, like, the biggest thing is the animation.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, the second someone's like, oh, I'm kind of into it or not into it enough,
She just shuts down.
yeah, you can just see it on her face.
I don't like that one guy that she started dating. I don't remember his name. The guy that wore the cape?
He's got kind of a unusual name.
I don't even remember.
I can't remember it. What's killing me that I can't remember is the old dude's name.
Oh, Steven.
Steve!
Right?
Yeah. He's one of my favorites.
I like him because he just seems like a happy old guy.
Yeah,
He
he-
doesn't seem autistic.
He just seems like a kind of wacky, funny
Yeah.
old guy.
Like, he definitely dropped acid.
Maybe a little bit too much.
And that's what's wrong with him. He's not autistic.
Just overdid
Just
it.
a little bit of brain damage from the acid. No, he's cool, and I think that he needs to stop looking for love because it's already right in front of him. It's his caretaker.
Yeah.
She wants to fuck him.
They would make such a good couple.
He's probably got a big dick, too.
He's got the tism dick.
Well, I don't know if that's a thing.
With Steve it is. Steve's making it a thing.
No, I really do think that he needs to stop looking and just date his... What is she? Is she a caretaker? Or is she just like a maid? Or is that his therapist?
Like, she's kind of just like a general assistant.
She's just a person.
Yeah.
And he pays her. And while he pays her, he's in charge of her. Therefore, he owns her.
More or less.
He has part-time custody of her.
I think that's a good way to put it.
So he's a partial owner. That's just my opinion. I think that they should date. Steve and his caretaker. You don't? The little Mexican lady?
I don't know if she's married or not.
Who cares? All she has to do is go home and say, honey, I met a better guy.
I don't think they ever like showed if she was. Cuz I remember thinking like why don't they? They seem like they
They're
get
the
along
perfect match.
so well together.
And I'm pretty sure that she like touched him before. Not like sexually. But you know, she did one of those.
Which to Steve is a big deal.
Right?
You saw, I forget her name, but the Israeli chick that they brought her,
Yeah.
they set Steve up on a date with this like very outgoing, crazy
Was that the
Israeli.
plastic?
Yeah.
The
Plastic?
like, blonde bitch?
Yeah.
Who had all
Her name was,
the
like,
plastic
after her
surgery?
girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was she Israeli? I thought she was like from Brazil. Or like
No, I think she was Israeli.
Argentina.
No, it was Israeli.
She was disgusting. She looked like Dolly Parton.
She was wild.
I did not like her. I don't know why they thought that was a good
No, they should not. I felt so bad for Steve. He looked so uncomfortable.
He just wants a nice, modest woman who maybe wears a little bit of makeup, but nothing too much.
He seems like he's kind of a simple man.
That bitch was plastic.
Like he wants to go out for a walk every night, sit on the park bench.
Watch the sunset while they're eating ice cream.
Simple things.
Feed the birds.
She wants to like fucking go out to raves and shit. She's gonna kill Steve.
Yeah.
Give him a heart attack.
She would introduce him to cocaine. That
Probably.
Would be bad. That would be real bad for us. The only person that I hope that really finds love is Steve.
Yeah, if I had to pick one, I would pick Steve.
Have you seen The Golden Bachelor?
No.
Have you heard of it?
No.
It's The Bachelor, but old people.
Oh.
Meemaws and peepaws.
Like senior citizens?
How old were they? They were
Like
70,
60
right?
plus, 70
Golden
plus?
Bachelor?
Yeah.
Like 70s?
Like 65 plus.
65 plus. So like retirement age.
See, that would be a type of dating show I would watch.
You should.
I wouldn't watch the normal Bachelor.
You should.
Golden Bachelor, though.
It's out. All the seasons are like the season's over, so you can go back and watch it. But they either need to get Steve on the Golden Bachelor, or have a Golden Bachelor syndrome disabled. You know, put the two together. Spectrum of Love Golden Bachelor Edition.
Crossover episode.
Mm-hmm. I think it's genius.
I think we just gotta find Steve Love.
We could find Steve.
We should go to San Francisco and find Steve.
I thought he was in Washington.
No, it was San Francisco.
Okay. We will go to San Francisco and we'll get shirts that say missing man. And they'll have his face on there. Reward $400,000. And then we'll find him. We won't pay the people $400,000. And then we'll kidnap him and find him love.
We'll bring him back and
Yes.
find him love.
Yes.
I'm down.
Yes. And if we can't find him love, we'll just get him on Little Dickie's show or something.
We'll just have a good time with him.
Yeah. I won't, like, suck him, though. Would you?
If he wanted, I don't know that I would want to, but if he asked me to, I might consider it.
You would let him manipulate you.
Maybe. I would feel bad for the guy.
What if he's like actually getting laid all the time?
And it's all an act.
It's all an act to take advantage of people like you. You don't know that, though.
I would still do it for Steve. For Steve, I would.
I couldn't.
Only for Steve, though.
What about the Down syndrome show? Wasn't there a Down syndrome dating show? They need to bring that one back.
On season 1 of Love on the Spectrum, they had...
They had that one Down syndrome girl from that show.
I don't remember his name, but he was like the Indian guy.
Yeah.
Who?
Mm-hmm.
Who? Uh-huh.
I forget his
We
name.
just did like a reunion
For what?
for Love on the Spectrum, where it was like Abby, the Indian guy.
I thought the Indian guy and his girlfriend were a good match.
Who?
The guy, don't know his name, but they set him up with the Down syndrome girl.
Mm-hmm. What about the 2 black people that had on it this year?
Oh.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember him.
I like that guy. I hope they're doing good. Hope they're happy.
Yeah, me too. What was your question again?
Black girl.
Oh, yeah, how did you feel about the black girl?
I don't know, because she was pretty... normal? I know that's not how you're supposed to talk
was-
about them
Not as autistic.
as the others. Compared to,
Hence why
like...
it's a spectrum.
She's just like awkward.
Yeah, she's got more like social awkwardness than autism. With my professional...
That's your professional diagnosis.
That is my professional diagnosis.
I'm sure everyone appreciates
Not
that.
the rhythm of the tism. Just a little bit of awkward.
I think she looks like the girl from the Polar Express.
She kinda does.
She really does. I think that girl that they set her up with...
The other black girl?
Yes. She was good. I really liked her. She was very supportive. But we all knew it wasn't going to work. Like, from the beginning.
I thought that her and the first girl that they set her up with were a good match. The white one. But those dates, like both of the dates that they set her up on, they didn't seem like actual dates.
No.
They seem more like we're gonna let her kind of get comfortable with the idea of a date.
Which I think is fine.
She was like 18.
Well, and because she like fairly recently figure out that she was lesbian. So
Well, no,
whatever.
she's always known that she's lesbian.
She's just starting to explore it though.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Can we go back to James for a minute? That girl that he was with at the castle?
Mm.
And then he hit her with that little smooch? One, was there anything wrong with her? Because she seemed very typical.
She did. I did think that too. She seemed like James is probably like, what'd you say? Like,
He's probably 75 out of 100.
I was going to say 80, 70 to 80.
Yeah.
She seemed like she might have been like 10,
Right.
like just a little bit.
Uh-huh. Like her anxiety is enough to make it autism.
Or maybe it's like more just in certain situations. But yeah, they didn't seem like they were going to work out.
And then the fact that she said yes again.
But she did kind of seem into him a little bit.
She seemed kind of into him, but also kind of like she wanted to rip his head off.
She seemed kind of into him, but also like she was irritated with everything that he was saying.
Right, it's like
And
she
just
liked...
doing it to like be nice.
Right, like she liked him as a friend, but then she said yes to him for prom, and now he goes too hard.
Yeah.
This is the real tier list you should be making.
On the spectrum tier list.
I think that's all that I have of that show. I wasn't even expecting to talk about it because I forgot about it.
Dumbass.
Thank you. You want to hop into the LD tier list?
We can do the LD tier list.
I think all of the songs on here. I think I might be missing one or two. So we're just gonna start. Do you want to add an F tier?
Well, I don't think there's gonna be any D's. I don't even know if there's gonna be any C's.
True. I already have my S tiers, but let's start. We'll just start with the first one. Still freestyling.
Still freestyle. That for me, that's an S.
Okay.
For me, that's an easy S.
I was going to say A. So we can put it at either high A, or as we add more, we can make it like a lower S. Which one do you want to do? I'll leave it up to you.
I will stand by that's an S.
Okay. So we'll put that at S. No fruits or vegetables is an easy S tier for me.
That one's my anthem. That one's an easy S.
Same, because I don't eat fruits or vegetables, and I eat pussy.
Exactly. It's very simple. Gets the message across.
You just had strawberries the other day.
They were...
That's a berry, not a fruit or a
Right,
vegetable.
Yeah. See? Yep. YG interlude.
I'm gonna give that one a B.
That's what I was thinking. Just fucking open it.
I'm sorry that you punched it all the way shut.
I'm Drunk is iconic. And it's kind of like a hype song for me.
Easy S might be the best song of the album.
I
Might
don't
be
know
my
if I would go
favorite.
that far. So do you want to put it ahead of fruits and vegetables?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Hearsay.
For me,
I'm saying low S.
I was gonna say S above Still Freestyling.
Okay. I agree. So Jail. I like Jail.
See, the thing about Jail is
It's not fun.
you're not gonna hop in your car and put it on.
Right, that's one of the
You're not gonna like sing along to it in the car.
That's like the song where you zone out and you've been driving and you've got like 3 minutes until you get to the place and you realize that it's on and it's like, oh, okay. And then you just kind of leave it on because you only have 3 minutes left. Jill?
I will argue, though, it should be an S because of the storytelling of it. Yes, you're not going to listen to it as much as I'm Drunk or Hearsay or any of the other ones, but it's such a skillful song.
It's a story, though. It's not...
But it still goes hard.
I wouldn't like it if I didn't watch the show and I knew what I was talking about.
Because I can also visualize that whole scene.
The scene does make it better. I still feel like it's good without it.
I wanted to call it B.
The other day.
B?
C.
C?
Danielle is very harsh on this album. I want to call it B just because kind of like the YG interlude, it's a good song, but it's not one that you turn on. So
It is. It's at least A.
I was going to say, I will compromise with you and throw it at A.
It's at least an A.
My dick sucks.
I would say A.
Okay. I agree.
You guys are the worst at making this list.
No, we're not. Hi, I'm Dave. It's iconic because of the theme song.
I still love that one.
But if we
Hi,
threw
I'm
that
Dave.
out the window, I'm saying high A.
C.
High A.
High A. Because,
C.
again, there's not really any story. It's catchy. But the whole thing is, hi, I'm Dave.
I kind of look at it as like, hi, I'm Dave. I met a girl. My dick sucks. They're all the same type of song.
Yeah. Kind of.
They're close. Or they're kind of shorter. They're just kind of a catchy melody, few words.
Right, and because I know, like...
I would say that out of all the similar songs, Hi, I'm Dave is like in the middle. So I'd put it at a B.
Hi, I'm Dave is B.
C.
Morning After. Big Pillow Talk vibes.
Yes.
And it's funny. And it's got a sick beat. But it's not like he raps, but it's almost more of like a conversation, storytelling with the beat.
Where are you gonna put it?
I'm going
C.
high B, low A.
I was gonna go low A.
And that's still not to say that it's a bad song. I Met a Girl. So I like when artists do things different. Like when a rapper slows down and does something slower, or the other way around. When they go out of their comfort zone. Like Post Malone. Fall Apart?
Mm-hmm.
Banger. Probably one of my favorite songs by him.
Definitely
because it's
goes
different.
hard.
I would say that I Met a Girl,
B.
because it's slowed down and different,
A.
has to be at least a very high A for me.
Mid A.
I was gonna say, yeah, probably above. Either before or above My Dick Sucks. That's where I would put it.
I'm gonna put it above. Ha ha ha.
Ash.
I would say that it's
Number 1. Ash. Best song on the album.
I would say that it's right up there with
The first.
yes. I don't know. I kind of want to put it in between Fruits or Vegetables and Hearsay.
No.
I would put it at number 1.
You would put it at number
I think
1.
it's number 1.
Okay.
Yes.
I think
I'll put it
only
I'm gonna
because-
put it behind I'm Drunk just so we can compromise.
Can I give my reasoning why I would?
Sure.
It's the best song on the album.
It has more bars than I'm Drunk. I'm Drunk is more repetitive.
Yeah, but I like when he says, "Bartender,
Can I get another?" That is a pretty solid part.
And I don't know why.
Uber
but-
says my driver's name is Kangi.
The way that he says that reminds me of my sister if she were drunk at a bar. Right? Now you're picturing, you're like, you see Abby and she's like this?
Yeah. Yeah.
Are we fine with that, or should I?
I'm fine with that.
Otherwise, if you want to take the veto here, you can move that up, but then I get to move a different one up.
No, I'm happy with that because I'm drunk is still fire.
I love myself.
How many songs are on this album?
Mm-hmm.
I've only listened to like 3.
There's 21 or 22 songs on the album.
I don't think I skip them. And I listen
Probably
to
A.
I love myself. I agree with A. I think that it would be low A after Morning After.
I would agree.
Do you agree?
I would agree.
I hate that song.
Why?
Morning After. It's dumb.
I thought you liked it.
No.
It's art. You just don't understand.
Second Coming. I'm saying B.
B.
I don't know. The opening is very good.
Let me listen to it. I don't know any of these songs now.
I would put it in S.
Oh, this is one that like takes forever to get into.
It is like minute opening.
Skip it a little bit. I like it.
I love all
would
the
go
songs.
B, like high B because it takes so long to get into, but I do like that it has Gata in it from like the show a little bit. I like the song that has Gata in it.
YG interlude.
I don't know.
Or We Good.
Oh, it's probably We Good. I don't think I have that one on here. That's the one that I'm missing.
I feel like Second Coming has to be above My Dick Sucks and Morning After.
I would agree.
Once you get into it, it's good.
Brand New.
Have them in random.
I had them in order, and then when I put them on here,
I'm okay with low A or high B.
I know. I feel brand new. That's why I think I really like the beat,
I do too.
Yeah.
but it's only like a minute and a half.
It is kind of short.
And
yeah.
that's why I think that it either needs to be low B or C, just because there's not much to it other than the beat.
It's still good though. I do still
I'm
like
not
it a
saying
lot.
that it's not. Even if we had an F tier song, it would still be a good one. But there's just not much to it.
Are you gonna put this one as the new lowest one, or is it better than Hi, I'm Dave?
C.
If it were up to me, I would put it at B.
C.
I would probably move YG Interlude down and replace that with Brand New.
I'm okay with that.
Okay. So that's going to be high B. YG is the new lowest. Allie's song.
S.
S. I want to put it either in between No Fruits and Vegetables and Hearsay.
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Okay.
F.
S.
F.
S.
F.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
S.
S.
Number 2.
S. Where?
Replace I'm Drunk, move up, ha ha ha. Ha 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 is number 1. Georgia Bar's 2. I'm Drunk is 3.
I'd maybe say 3 for Kareem.
Okay. Mr. McAdams is a good song.
Low B, high C.
I didn't even know who the other chick was. Rachel?
You don't know Rachel McAdams?
No, Danielle and I were watching the show, and she's like, "Oh, is that actually Rachel McAdams?" And I was like, "Sure, maybe. I don't know who that is." She's like, "The girl from
Mean Girls.
Mean Girls." And then I had to look her up, and I may have maybe seen her, but she doesn't look familiar. I do think that it was baller that they got Tom Brady in there.
Little Dicky's got some weird connections.
So the Met Gala episode.
Mm-hmm.
Those were all the real people.
I believe, yeah, because I remember them like seeing stuff about it when they were filming it.
Because Danielle said that did not look like Travis
Barker.
Sure. I don't know these famous people. So Mr. McAdams.
Wasn't he literally just doing like a tour right now? Well, I don't know when.
You realize that it takes at least like 18 months to make a show,
Yeah,
right?
but he's been on the tour the whole time because he was on tour when Courtney was pregnant, which was last year.
18 months ago would have been 1 year plus 6 more months. So that would have been a year and a half ago. And the show came out like the beginning of summer last year, so that would have put it at like winter 21.
I'm gonna say B.
I agree.
Which one?
Mr. McAdams, B tier.
Yeah.
Mid B, low B.
Low.
Let's say lower.
C.
I'm gonna say still above YG though.
That's fair.
Harrison Avenue. I really like that song because I'm not a fan of Mac Miller, but Roll Call was a banger. And then Logic also did Roll Call. That was a banger. And Harrison Avenue has Roll Call vibes to it. Because it's like he's telling this story
C.
over the beat while also throwing in like good rap verses. And the beat's good. I'm saying
A.
Okay, I was going to say low S.
I'm fine with low S or high A.
I'm fine with high A, but it's going to be top of A. Like, number
That
one
were
spot.
above jail, yeah.
Going Gray. One of my favorites.
I'd put that in like mid S.
Mid S.
Maybe
I was going to put it...
behind Allie's song.
I was either going to put it behind or above Allie's song.
I think for me, I like Allie's song more.
Okay. Burst.
That one's kind of like brand new, and I Love Myself, where it's good, but it's kind of short. There's not a whole lot to it.
I would throw it behind Mr. McAdams.
That's fair.
And then Honestly.
I'm going to say low S or high A.
I would say mid A. Kinda like
Yeah.
Right here, maybe?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did say high A, but I don't think it should be above those other ones.
And then We Good, which I don't have on here. But I think We Good would be in between Hearsay and Still Freestyle.
I'd agree.
Okay.
I would agree.
So our number one song is, we'll call it tied.
I'm
I'm Drunk and Ha Ha.
I was going to say that's 1A, 1B.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe even 1C. It could be a three-way tie.
I wonder if I can share this with you. I don't want to. Oh no, because it's a single use. But I could tweak it a little bit and then send it to you. You could make your own tier list and then I can make mine. Here's how. Here's how I listen to it. Going Gray, No Fruits or Vegetables, I'm Drunk, I Met a Girl, Alley Song, Harrison Avenue, Morning After, and I think the rest of it's just in order.
I listen to the whole thing in order, and then I skip all the songs.
I like this tier list. I don't completely agree with it, but that's why we compromise.
That's right.
That feels like a compromise to me.
Well, you were barely part of it.
I gave you my opinions on every single song.
You didn't know half of the songs.
This is how I listen to that album.
In order, and then you skip every song?
Oh, don't like it.
I also love the name of the album.
And I listen to this whole song.
I need to watch the music video for it still. Okay. So we're good with this? Yeah. Why do you hate Allie's song?
It doesn't make sense to me. Why would you have that song in there when the whole second season like doesn't even include them being and like together or anything?
Because it was still a main song, and all of these songs are just from the whole series, not just the newest season.
I still don't like this one.
And then in season 2, he wrote that song for her, and he showed it to her. So he had 2 sneak peeks at it. Women. You ready to move on?
I'm gonna listen to this whole song. I wish it was longer. I hate how all the good songs are short.
I love Going Gray. That one is kind of like a Post Malone song to me.
I can see that.
Like the vibe of it and how it goes, but obviously not the content. So alright, stop. Would you rather fight an orangutan with a sword once a year at random, or fight a chicken every time you get into your car?
Does it have to be like to the death?
One of you is going to die.
I think I'm going to take the chicken. Do I have the sword, or does the orangutan have the sword?
It's a sword fight. You both have a sword.
Both have a sword.
Uh-huh.
I'm going chicken.
I'm going orangutan. I get in my car a lot.
Yeah, but I feel like the orangutan, that'd
But
get
it's
old.
only once a year. And
Yeah,
it's completely random.
But it's going to be at the worst time. You're going to be in the middle of something, then you're going to have some guy come up to you and be like, hey, we got the orangutan out back. He's ready. He's waiting for you.
I don't think it would be delivered and dropped off, though. I think it would just spawn.
Just turn the corner and...
It's just there, and then you get a sword in your hand, and Nate gets a sword, and then...
That might take a while, though. What if you're in a rush? A chicken, you can just, like, punt it.
It has to die.
You punt it hard.
Chickens can fly. They're birds.
They can't really fly. They can glide. They cannot fly.
I'm pretty sure that chickens can fly.
Not really. Not flying like other birds.
Can a chicken fly? Chickens can fly short distances.
They can glide.
Well, that's dumb. Why do they have wings then? Shouldn't evolution have fixed that? And either made them fly or taken their wings away?
What if they can't fly because we evolved them to be too fat?
That'd be kind of cool.
What if they are supposed to be able to fly?
Chickens are kind of ugly. We saw an eagle the other day, a bald eagle flying around.
That's pretty cool.
Uh-huh. Felt like America for once. Okay. Isaac, do you like brownies?
I do like brownies.
Have you ever made brownies?
I have.
Do you know how to make brownies?
I have a rough idea.
What temperature would you set the brownies on?
To bake?
Correct.
Isn't it, I don't know, like 400, 425, 375?
Okay. Danielle and I made brownies last week. And she read the box to see the ingredients and everything. apparently didn't bother to read what temperature it goes
I
on.
did read it.
What happened?
I thought it said 425.
She thought it said 425. It's supposed to be 325. Cooked it for the full 20 minutes and then some.
40 minutes.
40
Ooh.
minutes. The full 40 minutes and then some. Because they still weren't done. And then we went in the room and she's like, it smells burning. I was like, yeah, it does.
It didn't. I found the story wrong. The timer went off, so I went and checked them, and then they were burning in there, so I took them out.
Okay. The timer went off and then it smelled like burning. And then she took them out. And they were burnt. And she ruined my brownies.
Damn.
And then she made brownies again and it was okay.
Just okay?
Just okay. She likes to only make one bag, so we get 9 brownies out of it. I would prefer if she made 2 bags and we got 18 brownies out of it.
More brownies.
Mm-hmm.
More brownies equals more happiness.
More brownies, less problems.
Exactly.
P. Diddy said that once.
I bet he did.
Was it him?
Yeah, let's go with that.
No, who was it?
That said more brownies, more problems.
More money, more problems. 50 Cent.
Final answer?
50 Cent.
Okay.
Who was it?
Wasn't 50 Cent.
Who was it? P. Diddy.
It's another big
R.
rapper
Kelly.
from that time. He's married to another very famous musician.
Can you give me the first letter of his name?
I would give it
I'm
away.
not good with celebrities. Who said it?
A rapper who was very big in the mid
Chris Brown.
2000s. No.
Jay-Z.
Yes.
Really?
Like 99% sure it was.
Dang, I didn't know that.
No brownies, no problems.
I don't even know who Jay-Z is. I couldn't name one song by him.
That's a Beyonce.
Empire State of Mind?
Mm-hmm.
That was him? I
It
like
was
that song.
him.
That's what they're saying at the border of Texas. No brownies, no problems.
That's kind of fucked up. Why is it called buffalo sauce if there are no buffaloes in it?
That's a good question.
Why is it called Buffalo Wild Wings?
My theory,
Yeah, let's hear your theory.
which I think it's right, after I thought about it, it makes a lot of sense. It came from Buffalo, New York.
I have no idea if that's true.
Why is it called buffalo sauce? It came from Buffalo, New York.
You got
I'm
it.
smarter than you for once.
What about
Congratulations.
Wild Wings?
Where did Buffalo Wild Wings? Well, that's probably just because they started with buffalo wings. Why is it called Buffalo Wild Wings? The two couldn't find authentic Buffalo, New York style chicken wings, so they decided to create their own restaurant and serve them in the Buckeye State. That sounds dumb. Are you gonna watch the Super Bowl this weekend?
Probably.
You work.
I do.
What time is the Super Bowl on?
Like 5:30, 5:45, 6.
I'm gonna watch it on Nickelodeon.
Gonna watch the Nickelodeon broadcast.
Yeah, you know Sweet Victory?
Mm-hmm.
You know how they were supposed to do that a couple years ago, and then that guy got half naked on the screen, and it wasn't actually SpongeBob? It was like Coldplay or something?
I thought that was the Travis Scott Super Bowl show.
No, it was a white guy who took his shirt off. Daniel's horny from
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah. Nickelodeon is doing it where SpongeBob, not the halftime show, but they're gonna do like the opener. So probably instead of the national anthem,
Have
it'll be Sweet
you
Victory.
watched any of the Nickelodeon football broadcasts in the past?
I watched it like once when it first came out, but I also don't really watch football.
It's
I mostly
kind
just
of
watched it
fun.
to check it out. How would you rather watch football? Like the Super Bowl. Would you rather watch it on Nick, or would you rather watch it with Jamie Foxx?
I don't know. It depends who's calling the game.
I don't know what that means. The refs?
No, like who's the announcers for it.
Probably the same ones that it always is.
No, because it depends. Like, I don't know what network the Super Bowl's on. Like, if it's Tony Romo, I'll probably listen to the normal one.
Who's that? I've heard that name. He used to play football.
He did used to play football.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
The Super Owl.
Like, if it's on CBS, I'll probably just watch the normal one.
It will be on NFL One Pass. What?
That's not right.
Super Bowl Network. Oh. There's a bunch.
Yeah, CBS.
ABC and CBS.
That means it's going to be Jim Nance and not Phil Sims. Tony
like
Romo.
them?
I do like them.
So you're not going to have SpongeBob break it down for you?
No, we're gonna watch the regular one.
I'm going to watch the opening ceremony.
Then you can watch it on your.
I'm going to watch just the opening ceremony for Sweet Victory, and then we can turn on whatever. I'm just here for the food. You want to come over?
I might.
Actually?
If I get off work early, I will.
Why don't you just take off?
I don't want to waste my vacation time on that.
It's just gonna be me and Danielle. We're gonna have nachos. We're gonna make meatballs. What else are we having? Bean dip. What else? Is that it? That's probably it. But maybe something else.
Maybe.
Maybe some chicken tenders or something.
Chicken tendies.
So
We
let
have
me
to
know.
watch your regular one because I'm gonna watch Dolly Parton.
We frickin' will. I just want to watch the opening ceremony on Nick. Do they always have something like that? An opening ceremony? Or is that just a Nick thing?
I think they usually have one.
Other than the national anthem.
I think they do have some pre-game concert thing. But I don't know. I don't usually watch that.
I don't watch. The only time I've ever watched football is when it's a Super Bowl sometimes, or my family used to turn it on Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving football.
That was it. And there was one time where we were at my aunt's house and they had it on, and Demi Lovato was singing the national anthem, and she did it really bad. And then my uncle called her a dumb bitch, and she should never do that again because it was terrible.
Nice.
So, and then she started doing drugs, so maybe my uncle had something to do with that. I don't know. Maybe she heard him.
Maybe he had a point.
I mean, yeah.
Do you remember Fergie doing the national anthem?
Yeah.
That
When
one
was that?
2016 or 2017. It was rough.
Bad.
It was pretty rough.
No, I don't remember that.
Yeah, that one was for the NBA Finals. And there's shots of the players trying not to laugh as she's singing it.
Do you believe that or do you actually think that they're going to bring Devin Booker to Call of Duty?
Yes.
I will buy that skin.
They already have Kevin Durant, who is...
Do they?
Yeah.
Was that part of the update yesterday?
No, Kevin Durant was MW2.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I just missed it?
I guess so. And Kevin Durant's his teammate. They play for the same team.
Now they do.
Now they do.
They didn't last year. Well, I guess last year... See, why do they do that? Why do they make this season... Because this is technically the 2023 season.
No. The champion of this season will be crowned the 2024.
Why do they do that?
You know what I didn't know? Is that Jim Harbaugh's brother is the NFL coach for the Ravens.
That is right.
I didn't know that. So
They coached against each other in a Super Bowl.
Just
But they've
how the
both been to
Kelsey
a Super
brothers
Bowl.
Play against each other in the Super Bowl. And then one of them retired because he's a pussy because he can't handle losing. Is that accurate?
He's also almost 40.
He's a crybaby bitch, and he retired because he lost. Travis Kelsey?
Jason.
He never came out with an official statement saying he was retiring.
Yeah, he did. I saw it online. He said that he was retiring. You know who I really don't like? personally. I don't know how he is as an athlete, but as a guy, I hate him.
Who's that?
Patrick Mahomes. One, the Disney commercials ruined it for me. I'm going to Disney. I don't care. I saw that commercial for like 6 months, and it annoyed the shit out of me. And he has that weird voice.
He kind of does have an unusual voice.
And really top it off if you looked up his brother.
And he has a lisp. That's fine. You can't help it. Whatever. His is just like.
His wife is annoying.
His lisp is like, it's there enough where you can notice it, but it's not enough to where it's like a hard lisp.
What do you think about his dad?
He's probably a fine individual. I've never met his dad. I've never seen. I
His,
can't tell you.
because his dad's the only one that of their family that I don't hate. Like his dad seems pretty cool.
He's the only one in the family that I know of.
His dad was
What about
also
his brother?
just got arrested for a DUI.
What's his brother's name?
Jackson. He's the TikToker.
Jackson Mahomes. Ew. He looks like a dork. He looks like a fuckboy. But he uses his brother's fame to become TikTok famous.
That's pretty much exactly what
Really?
he did. Yeah.
Let's look
He
him
also
up.
was arrested or something for assault.
Yeah, he kind of did throw a punch at someone.
Jackson Mahomes. Yeah, I don't like him. Can we talk about Drake real quick? People know him.
I wish I would have seen that video.
Why?
I offered
Left out.
I
Everyone's
offered-
talking about it as if everyone saw it and I didn't see it.
I haven't seen it.
I offered to show you and you told me no.
Why would I want to look at another dude's dick?
You passed up a monumental
C-
experience.
It's on the internet. You could probably Google Drake cock, and it will come up. It'll also be in your search history.
I bet you could find that in like 2 seconds.
I'm sure that I could, but I don't want to.
Missing out
Did
then.
he do it on purpose?
Yeah. I felt left out.
Why? What
I don't
happened?
know.
Is there any sort of story behind it, or was it just like, boom, his dick?
Because it could have been like the thing where, I don't know. Maybe he did do it on purpose.
Probably.
Or maybe he sent
I
it
felt
to
like it was
someone.
being talked about recently.
He realized he fell off and he was sunsetting,
He got left out.
and then he whipped it out. I should do that.
If she wants more fame, they should do a reboot of Degrassi.
Yeah, they should do a reboot because he was in the wheelchair. He was the
Don't
wheelchair
forget
guy.
He was in the wheelchair.
No. He goes to physical therapy, and then he learns how to walk again. And then he becomes a rapper. And then he leaks his wiener on a social media platform. Turn the whole show into him. Did you ever watch Degrassi?
No.
There was a school shooting, and Aubrey Graham
Yeah.
was in
it
it?
was satanic.
And then
He wasn't allowed.
he was running away, and then he got shot in the spine. And then instead of dying, he was in a wheelchair.
That was the worst.
And now we have Drake.
And now we have Drake. Correct. Wiener boy. Are you watching the Drake video?
No, so just sent me a picture of the school she's at.
Oh.
It's just a bunch of black people yelling.
Degrassi was ahead of its time, though, for school shootings.
Was it?
I mean, that show came out like 90s and early 2000s. I mean, all we had
I love
between that time was Columbine and maybe another one or two.
That's true. That is kind of ahead of
Like
its
the same
time.
Era was like Saved by the Bell.
Never seen that show either.
I didn't like that show. That one was annoying as shit. That one guy with the curly hair, I wanted to kill him.
I bet. I love that show so much.
What else we got here? So I was thinking about it. We were watching a show. I think it was 1,000 Pound Sisters. And would you rather watch ads every like 5 or 10 minutes like it is on standard TV for like 15 minutes? Or would you rather be able to just build up all of your ads and turn on like an hour of ads so you can get an hour of like free TV without any ads interrupting it.
No.
I think, I don't know, because saving it up doesn't seem that bad.
Well, you can't watch anything else for a whole hour.
You can choose, I mean, half an hour or 30 minutes. Or, no, not the same thing. You can, like, choose. Like, if you did 15 minutes of ads, that would basically just get you the 30-minute slot for free without any ads. I like the idea.
I would hate both. But saving it up doesn't seem that bad.
I feel like saving it up would be kind of ideal, but then it would also force you to go and do stuff. Like doing the dishes. I don't want to just sit here and watch ads for half an hour, so I'm just going to mute the TV.
Go do something
go in the kitchen,
productive.
Right. Do the dishes, get some laundry started. By the time I'm done with that, my show my show will be back on. I like it.
I don't think it's ideal, but...
No, but is watching 3 minutes of TV for 15 minutes of ads worth it either?
No.
Because that annoys me. Or like when you're watching a show and it cuts back and they literally give you like a minute and a half of the show and then it goes back to a commercial. What is the point of that?
I've noticed... Or what else pisses me off is some... Like, I don't know if it's a person. I don't know if it's someone's job, but like editing when the commercials go in.
What do you mean?
Like they'll just stick like they won't stick the commercial in at the end of a scene.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
yeah, like right in the middle of it.
When someone's talking. Like no.
Would you rather have ads like how we have them now, where the show stops, or would you rather have it where like, you know how sometimes it'll like push the screen in and you get like a smaller view of the show and you can still hear it, but then like you get that border advertising, like it's usually for another show.
Would it have sound?
No, they usually don't. But like for
sometimes like when it's like during like a football game or something.
Yeah.
When how instead of like they'll play the ad, but in like the lower corner it'll still have like the show. In case you miss anything.
I wasn't even thinking about that, but like for 1,000 Pound Sisters, they'll have it where like the banner, or you know, like I said, it'll shrink it up, so it's like your show is like from here to there, and then that is like, oh, this show is coming up next, and it leaves that up for like 30 seconds, and then it comes back down. I'd be okay with that.
Yeah, I feel like if it had sound, or was like overplaying over the volume of my TV show, I wouldn't like it.
I just don't like TV. That's why I just obtain all of my shows.
Obtain
them. Legally, of course, with subscriptions. Do you want to hear my Amazon story, or should I not?
I want to hear it.
Okay. Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
I hate Amazon, officially.
What did they do to you?
What didn't they do to me? The only thing that they didn't do to me is touch my wiener.
Damn.
Which, at that point, I almost would have rather had them do it. I ordered... So, we're going back to, like... mid to end of December, so like the beginning of January, somewhere in like that time frame. I got a PSP, and I ordered a battery. I ordered some thumbsticks, and I ordered an SD card reader. I think it was like the SD card reader and the thumbstick were supposed to be here on like a Saturday, and then the battery wasn't supposed to get there till Monday. Fine. Those are the days that you told me that they were going to be there. The thumbstick and the SD card got pushed back until Sunday. And then they got pushed back until Monday. So when they got pushed back till Sunday, I got a hold of Amazon. I was like, yo, this is fucked up. Don't tell me that it's going to be delivered on this day. and then not have it be delivered on that day. I don't like being lied to. And then they said, oh, like, if it doesn't come by Monday, let us know, we'll refund you. And I was like, no, fuck you, I want a full refund now. They didn't want to give it to me. After I yelled at the Indian lady, I think I made her cry. I may have called her some slurs, may have told her to kill herself and that her life isn't valuable and that she's a waste of oxygen. That's what you gotta do sometimes.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Eventually, they gave me a refund and a $100 credit. Package still comes on Monday. Fine, I'll take it. I still want my package today because that's what I was promised, but whatever. And then I ordered shit for Danielle's birthday, and holy fuck. I ordered, I think it was a total of like 4 packages with a couple of things inside of each of them. One of the packages got delayed. It got delayed again. So again, contacted Amazon. I was like, hey, this one keeps getting delayed. I need it. Like, there's a reason that I ordered it to be delivered on this day. Oh, yeah, we can't do anything about it. Well, you can, and you will. And then another one got delayed. And I was like, all right, now there's 2 that are delayed. And then one of them showed up on time. And then the other one is what really fucking triggered me. I don't even remember what the packages were, but the last one that got delayed, I called Amazon. I was like, I have 3 packages that are pushed back. You guys cannot be promising delivery dates if you cannot follow through with it. Right? I think that that's fair. If you order a pizza and you say, I need it here by 7 o'clock, and the pizza doesn't show up until 9, you're going to be a little bit upset, right?
I would be. That is
Or
correct.
even an Amazon package. No, I didn't need it that day, but there was a deadline that I needed it by. That's why I ordered it at that time for that day so that I would have it.
Now, I have one question for you.
Okay?
Because I've ran into that problem too,
Mm-hmm.
and what I found was the reason it kept what I had ordered kept getting pushed back was because I didn't order it through Amazon itself. I ordered it through a third party selling through Amazon.
Third party selling shipped by Amazon.
No.
So it was shipped and sold by another company and Amazon was just the storefront?
Yes.
Everything that I bought was either sold and shipped by Amazon or sold by this company, shipped by Amazon.
Then that would be on Amazon.
Correct. They were trying to say that it's not their fault. You need to get in contact with the selling company. I was like, no, you guys are shipping it. So I called them and I was like, I need a credit for the 3 packages that are delayed and some sort of like courtesy credit. Give me $10. I don't fucking care. Give me something to say, hey, we're sorry. They give me a $10 courtesy credit. Originally wanted to give me 5. I talked them up to 10.
Doubled it.
And then canceled my order. And said, yes, you will still be getting these items. If you don't get them by tomorrow, around this time, just let us know, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, okay. And I had it all like in writing, and I recorded the phone calls, had it all. Next day, packages don't show up.
Uh-oh.
So I called them back, and they're like, oh, well, you canceled the order. I was like, no, I did not. You guys canceled the order. They're like, oh, well, we applied a $100 credit to your account. I was like, yeah, 3 weeks ago for a unrelated order. I need another $100. I need my $10 courtesy credit, and I need you guys to reorder these items. No, we can't do that. Bullshit. So again, I'm at work on the phone, 4.5, 5 hours between their live chat and on the phone. Again, calling them names, telling them that they're a waste of oxygen. You need to be fired. Let me speak to your manager. I worked up the fucking ladder. I was probably 2 people away from talking to Bezos himself. Eventually, I get a $50 credit.
Ooh.
Another $100 courtesy credit. And I convinced them to order the packages and ship them to me on their behalf.
So the lesson is in this is
Be an asshole.
persistence is key.
Always. Tell the Indian people that they're a waste of space. They're overpopulated anyway. If they kill themselves, you're doing Earth a favor. I get the packages. Open them up. Box 1 is right. Box 2 is right. Box 3. Oh, yeah. Look at that. There's something missing.
Uh-oh. Oh, boy.
So I call them again.
How many times, like, how many days have you spent on the phone with them at this point? It's like the 4th
It
day?
was close to 4 or 5 days. Call them again. Hey, these bookmarks aren't in my cart. Oh, well, according to this, you canceled the order. Looks like you reordered it. Looks like you forgot to.
You forgot to put them back in your cart.
Right. No. Explain the situation. You guys canceled my order when I didn't ask you to. You guys reordered the items for me. You guys forgot the bookmarks. Oh, well, there's really nothing we can do about it. Well, there is. You guys can either reorder them for me because that was part of the order that you guys canceled, or you can give me a $10 credit, and I will use that credit for the bookmarks. Oh, well, so what we're going to need you to do is order the bookmarks, wait for them to come in, start a refund, and then let us know that that's what we told you, and we'll cancel the refund, but we'll give you the money. But you don't have to send them back.
I see.
No, that's not happening. On this phone call right now, you will apply a $10 credit to me, and I will order them while we are on the phone. That's what I'm willing to do. Sir, we can't do that. Yes, you can. We can give you a $5 credit. I've been through this before. You can go fuck yourself. You're a waste of space. You're a piece of shit person. I hope you lose your job.
Just going through the motions at this point.
Stop breathing. Sir, we don't like being talked to like that. I don't care. You're a piece of shit person. I need a $20 credit. Well, now, I looked into it. We can give you a $10 credit. Nope. I won't settle for 10 anymore. 20. Again, it happens. Finally agree to 15. Place the order for the bookmarks. Bookmarks get here like a day before Danielle's birthday. And then on Danielle's birthday, she opens them. And guess what? She doesn't like the fucking texture of them, so we send them back anyway.
I like the way that story ends.
We returned it. Still got the credit for the return.
Nice.
So I scammed Amazon out of like $200 and some odd. Well, they scam themselves because they don't know how to do their jobs. Moral of the story is, if I can find it at Target or Walmart or somewhere else and I can get it within 2 or 3 days online, that's what I'm doing. If it's something that I absolutely cannot find on anywhere other than Amazon, then I will order it through there, but I won't be happy about it, and I will nitpick every little thing about them. And I'm just done with Amazon. Too many Indian people.
I fucking dread any time I have to talk to any customer service person.
Me too, and the problem
Any
is that,
customer service phone call, fuck that.
right, and like I've worked retail, I've dealt with the nasty customers and the calls. I know that I shouldn't do that, but it always works out. I always get my way.
They should stop rewarding your bad behavior if they want it to stop.
No, they shouldn't. Because if you're nice about it, you're like, oh, no, it's fine, like, as long as I get them by this day, then it's not really a problem. No, fuck you. Don't tell me that it's going to be delivered on this day, and then not.
If anything, they should, like, if they think it's going to get there on, like, a Sunday, tell you it's going to get there on a Monday, but then just deliver it early.
Even if they said this package will be delivered between January 10th and the 12th, fine.
As long as they stick to those dates.
Don't guarantee that it's going to be January 10th by 6 p.m. And then when it's 6:01 and I don't have my package, you can get fucked because now you're a liar. And you're a multi-billion or trillion?
I feel like they should be trillion at this point.
I think they're in the T's now. You're a multi-trillion-dollar company. And you can't get a package delivered to me on time? Why would I support you?
They're not doing a good job of trying to keep your business.
No. And then to tell me that you can't give me $10 fucking dollars because that's gonna make you guys go bankrupt? Get fucked.
That's gonna hurt Bezos' bottom line. You don't understand.
Not to mention, you got someone who answers the phone. Oh, thank you for calling Amazon support. How can I help you? My name is Tim. Your name is not fucking Tim. You do not work in the West Virginia location.
Do you think they get assigned those names, or do you think they pick them?
I really hope that they, like, when you start, you get, there's like a little hat. They just have a bunch of names in there. And then, I wonder if I can find these chats. They do all these fucking bullshit kawaii anime style, like, text things.
What?
Actually, I may have taken a screenshot and sent it to my dad. Let me see. Let's see here. Who's that? Nope. I don't think I have them anymore.
Fuck.
But here. Nope. They just do weird shit, like the weird little faces like that. You know, it's like,
why?
That's the last thing that I want is for you to send me some stupid fucking bullshit.
And it was like hard eyes and a smiley face.
It was always like the happy cutesy ones, but it's like, great, so now I'm talking to an Indian child.
That's very odd that they do that.
If someone's contacting support chat or call, they're probably not happy. They need their issue to be resolved. Service with a smile is one thing. Service with fucking anime smiley face text chats is kind of another. If you want to say hi, you know, with just a smiley emoji, fine.
It seems kind of unprofessional.
Uh-huh.
Do you think that... What if it was just that one person doing it? Or was it multiple?
Isaac, it
Was every person you
5
talked
or
to?
6 phone calls and probably double the amount of text chats. I think that...
Is that like how Amazon instructs them to talk?
I don't know. It's just a shit company. I'm done with Amazon. They're terrible. They are. I don't get it. And apparently, I don't know if it's true anymore, but they used to make their employees clock out before they went to the bathroom. Dude, have to go, clock out, go to the bathroom, clock back in.
They would, yeah, they'd like hold the bathroom breaks against your rate.
Mm-hmm. I think that's like illegal.
Seems like it should be.
Like, that's borderline slavery.
Cutting it a little close.
Mm-hmm.
Little bit close.
Called one of them a goat fucker.
I'm sure you did.
I did. I don't even care. Fuck them. So yeah, that's my Amazon story.
Nice.
You want to wrap it there?
I think that works.
Alright, thanks for listening. Episode, I think it was 48. Let me see here. Episode 48, the Random Thoughts Podcast. That's it. Goodbye. You got anything else to say?
I was gonna have you review that to close it out.
Sweet.
I like the cantaloupe flavor.
Don't shop at Amazon, and goodbye.
Bye bye.